So again, let's do another video continuation. Please click the join member video for the Dster over there, or you can join the join member video to watch other video also. Again, email me for Dster system or Invincible member system. You can email me for that. Be glad to say the list. Click on my name to support my course or support my channel. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. And you can click on my name to do so. And again, always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. Donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. Also, if you haven't done so, now let's get back to the Dster. For last night's draw. Now, if you locate these numbers, before I go back to Dster, I want to show you guys the located numbers. So, for 5 draws ago, there was 1 dead digit. 4 draws ago, there was 2 dead digit. Because 7 is the dead digit. They don't have 70. For Mega Man, they have 70, but you still ignore the 70. I would ignore the 70 because Mega Man should be easy if you ignore the 70, because it's one less number to the Powerball in the red ball if you ignore the 70. I wouldn't ignore the 26 in the red ball because if you hit the red ball, you get $4 back. But if you hit one white ball, you won't get any money back. So that's why you cannot ignore the red ball or the gold ball, because you get money back. If you ignore the white ball, you don't get money back. If you hit one white ball, if you hit one red ball, you still get the money back. So that's why you cannot ignore the 26. That's the difference. And again, even though it's a 1 dead end digit, there's 5 corner game 3 draws ago. Now on 2 draws ago, no dead end digit, so they brought back 2 dead end digit. So next draw, you might see 1 dead end digit, or you might not. So you might see a 7, 8, or 9. And if you think one dead end digit is going to come back, maybe a 7 is going to come back. Because let's see how many dead end digit were utilized in the last 5 draws. So 9 was the popular dead end digit that was used. You see 9? 9, 3 out of the 5 draw was used for a dead end digit. 8 was used 2 times. And 7 was used 1 time. So 7 has the lowest dead end digit that being used. So if they draw a dead end digit, I'll bet on the digit 7 to be used. And you're gonna have to know which number to use and which invisible number to use to max out. You max out the invisible number, you max out the right number, you're gonna hit that jackpot for next draw. So I'm gonna save this spot for next draws. These are so yeah. Now let's get back to the Dster system for the draw. So I posted Dster for last night's draw, and this Dster cannot be used for next week. Next week will be new Dster and blue box number, and that's where the numbers are. So you have that 28 running around on the bottom. There's no other place at 28 the bottom. You have the 45 on the blue box. No other choice to hit the blue 45. 45 would be the blue box. 53 should be on the bottom. So there's now you have this section right here that has 2 numbers already. You have 56 right here. You see it? So in terms of having the matrix, correct matrix, you have this section right here that should be picked 65382. And then 69 was right over here also. And then 20 was right here. So this really doesn't help. This section with a 7 corner, 6, 9, 6, 1, 5, 3, 8, 2 was the right matrix to use, because where's the 45? If this wasn't a 1 right here, if this was a 5 right here, let's colorize the number section. And I will ignore this 9 right here. I will ignore 1 of 9, either that or this. It doesn't matter which 9 you ignore. You pick this section right. If this was a 4, you have 45 also. Don't have the 4 right here. Yeah. And that's it. That's how close it is. That's how close it is to that $1 million mark. Because if this was a 4, you have 45, making it 5 white ball out of 6 numbers that was used, including the red ball, 5, white ball was all drawn in this section. If that was a 4 instead of 1, if this 4 has swapped, you would have hit $1 million picking the right number in this section, even though there's no 20 was right next to that. So which number was being used? The 28. Let's see where the 28. I discussed the 28. So here's the 28 right here. That means if you play around the 28, you will see a 53 right here. That's it. So the number that should be played around was actually the 53. 53 was the number that you should have played around with. So if you use like the section 9615382, let's compare that to that. So I have 9, 6, 1, 5, 3, 2, 8. Let's make sure I copy it correctly. 9, 6, 1, 5, 3, 8, 2. 9, 6, 1, 5. 2, 8. Is it 2, 8 or 8, 2? 8, 2. 8, 2. Now, if you have this section right here, you're going to locate the numbers. You're going to locate that number right here. Do the matrix like I did. So I have the teens first because I have 13, 15, 16, 19. 13, 15, 16, 19. I have 23, 25, 28. I have 38, 31, 32, 35, 36, and 38. I'll try to go in order. 52, 53, 51, 58, 56, 61, 63, 65, 69, 65, 63, and 69. So, because 9 is not in the corner, you have 21 of them in that section right here. Compared to having the right numbers, you only have 17 numbers. So 21 numbers is in that section. So even though there's 21 numbers in that section, you can see that the only number that has high percentage was 19. So you would have to take chances either for the 19 or the 69. You would have to take chances. If you don't want to take chances, you can max out the 69 and the 19 on separate scenarios. You can have 19 on 10 lines, 69 on 10 lines. So if you max these high percentage digit, you will hit at least the 69 because 19 again drawn. So you have 2 sets, one for 69, one for 19. So you will hit 10 lines on 69 by betting by maxing out a group of numbers. So again, that's 50% chance of getting the digit 9 getting drawn. So now let's look at the 8. The 8, you have 28, 38, and 58. Do I see where I'm going? So I'm going to copy those numbers down to show you guys 19, 58, 38, and 28. So these are the 2 popular digit that have the highest percentage. If you play that section right there, the 8, you have 33% chance of picking digit 8 correct, which is 28. So that is another high-end percentage number to be drawn, 38. So you have 38, 28, and 58. That's 33% of picking the right numbers. So what do? You go to the Dster system. You copy those numbers down. Now let's talk about playing the line. So I'm gonna have to copy that down and show you guys where the numbers are. So I'm gonna copy this, compare to the right scenario that was used. So I'm gonna copy this down. I'm gonna have to use the whole section. So this is down. So I said you have to max out number. So if I could do 10, 9, 19, and I'm gonna do 10. Let's do 8 lines. I have up to 16 combination. So let's do 19 on 10 lines. And you have 69. I mean 8 lines. I'm sorry, 8 lines. Since I already have 16 lines set up, 8 lines, 69. So here's the group. So you have 8 lines with 69, 8, 9, 19. What do? You hit 19, 69 on 8 lines. That's how you do it. High percentage number, 69. High percentage number, 28, because only 3 digit with you, 33%. You can still take chance to max out. You want to max out 28, 38, and 58. You now need to do 3 lines of each. So about 3 to 2 lines of each. So maybe I'll do 28 on 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. I'll do a 58 on 2 lines. And I'll do a 38 on 3 lines. On 2 lines, I mean. Yeah, on 3 lines. Sorry about that. I'll do a 28 on 3 lines, a 38 on 3 lines, and a 58 on 2 lines. Maybe I don't like the 58. So what do? You do the same for that number right there. You do the same. You do the same for that number. And you will have hit 69 and 28 on 3 lines. You see it? 69 and 28 on 3 lines. High percentage number being used. You'll have hit 68 on 3 lines. See the matrix? You'll hit 68. Now let's talk about the other high percentage number that was drawn. Let's look at the 6 next. 69, 56, 61, 65, 36. Too much number. Let's look at the 1. The 1 at the corner. You have 13, 15, 16, 19, 31, 51, 61. Still not high percentage. Still not high percentage. Too much digit. Now let's look at the 2 at the bottom. 25, 28, 32, 52. So the next number has highest percentage was 52. 52 right here. Right? 25, 32, 52. 28, 32, 52. Now let's add a line. I'm going to add a line out over here. For no reason, I'm going to add a line. I'm going to add this line to be 0. Now, if I have 69, 28, I'm going to show you one more. 69, 28, 69, 28, 69, 28, 69, 28 right here. If I pick that section of the Dster and I go over the next high percentage number, the next high percentage number was digit 2, 25, 28. So I have to max out the 2s. Max out the 2s. And I already use 28. And I don't think another number is being used. I don't think another 2 is being used. And that is, if I know the other number being used, then I cannot do that. So now I have 3. So if I go for the 3, I have 63, I have 53, 38, 35, 36. There's really no other high percentage number. Even the 50s, there's too much 5s. So there's really not much high percentage number. So that's the only thing you can do is to do this. Lock the 69, lock the 19, then lock these on 3 separate occasions with the 69 and 19. And there you will hit 2 number on these 4 lines. 0, 2, 3. You hit 4 numbers. You hit 2 numbers on these 4 lines. The important thing is to lock the highest percentage number in that section of the Dster. Lock the highest percentage number, you're going to hit the jackpot. It's locking those numbers down. Don't lock the numbers. And you spread out the numbers, not no good. There's a way to lock number. I just show you how to lock numbers down, how to max those numbers. Find the highest percentage number in the Dster and max it out. So again, if you like the video, You can email me for the Dster. This Dster is important. This section of the Dster has hit the jackpot. Don't have the section of the Dster hit jackpot. You're not hit the jackpot. Not gonna win the game. So email me with the Dster. Donate, subscribe, share, and like the video. Always remember, nothing's guaranteed, but trust yourself. And always donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And join the members. Try to post the Dster over there. Try to post it up as soon as possible. I try to post it by tonight so you guys can see it. I have set up the Dster. I want to set up the Dster precisely. Don't want to put up random Dster up there. I want to put up the right Dster just like this one. How I should show you how it got close. It's very close to a million. If the 4 wasn't right here, it was right here. The section going up, upward. It hit the 5 number mark. I hit the 5 number mark for 45. 45 will hit the mark, 5 number mark. And 45 wasn't in the blue box either. 45 was right over here also. Was in the blue box. So again, I'll try to update after. It's definitely going to pass 2 bill because depending on the sales of today, Monday could be above 2.2 billion. Could be above 2 billion. So depending on the sales for tonight, and it's daylight saving time, spring backwards, so you got 1 extra hour to increase the sale even more. So they have 1 extra hour to increase the sale even more. Definitely going to pass 2 bill. You might want to play correctly. Don't want to waste your money. And it's supposed to be a hit last night. They threw the 19 or 21. Those people probably would have hit the jackpot, but they threw it in between. I think a lot of people were playing 19, a lot of people were playing 21. That's why they drew the 20 in between. That's another reason that nobody hit. So email me for that.